Welcome back to another Dynasty episode here with the Chattanooga Mocs. Last episode, we ended off finally with our first win as a head coach, and I think we're ready to hop into week 5 against a winless Liberty team. I think our boys are ready to hop out there. Here we are in Lynchburg, Virginia, kicking this game off. We get the ball first. I really like the stadium as well. It's cool. And if you can't tell, the dynamic camera is gone from last episode. I don't know how to feel about it. It's nice, but I feel like it threw me off a little bit. There are a ton of really cool camera mods, though, that I do eventually want to try, kind of test them out. But starting out, we're gonna stick with the base one until I can find one that I like. I just couldn't really see the plays a ton, like developing with that camera angle. So I think performance-wise, we'll see if it goes any better this game. If I play just as bad, then I guess it doesn't really matter. But starting out with a little 2-yard run, and it's 2nd and 8. And we're going to try and dump that down to McDougal. No hands McDougal coming down with it right there. And we're faced with a 3rd down early. 3rd coming out here. And let's go ahead and audible this to an inside zone. I'm seeing blocking set up nice on the left side there. Kind of heavy on that right side. If we can get in that gap right there where I was hoping for. And there we go with Gordon. A good pickup of 9 for his first rush of the game. Coming out on 1st down at our 36, we're going to go ahead and pull out some play action, see if we can't fake them out. And I see a wide right there and just really got sucked into an EA animation right there. Had him, and let's watch that replay. Yeah, got sucked up, vortexed upwards into the air. And yeah, I mean, that's EA for you. That's this game. And we've got the underneath to Watson, and he's got a little bit of room, picking up the 1st down, his first grab of the day. I did switch up our playbook. We're now in Cal's multiple playbook. I thought it might be a little better. I saw Bordeaux was using it in one of his recent videos. I was like, let me try that out. So after a run of almost nothing, we're going to go ahead and pull out 5 wide here. And that's a terrible read. Why did I throw that? Oh my god. Okay, that one, just poor vision from Chud Anderson right there, and they're holding up. LU, yeah. I will say that's not my brightest moment. That was a terrible read. I don't know why I threw that. Felt a little bit of pressure. Even though this stadium pulse is terrible. Like, they have no pulse at all. They're going to run up the gut, and we've got Lane Gannis right there after a gain of 6. Also switched up our defensive package as well. We're now in a 4-3, as you can tell. And this is actually 4-3 shell, so hopefully we can disguise our coverages a little bit better. And here, faced with a 3rd and inches, we're going to go ahead, send a blitz. And they are going to run it, but just a massive gap there for them. And we just can't stop them right there. They're going to pick up the 1st down. Now, they're already backing us up at their 35. All right, and right before the play clock expires. And a gain of 0 right there. And that's a really good tackle pursuit by our DB right there. 2nd and 10 might be another inside zone. I see some motion. Let's see. And it's actually a pitch play, and we're there, swallowing it up. Another gain of 0. And just some great pursuit and tackling by our guys these past 2 plays. QB pitched that ball super early. And here we are faced with a 3rd and 10. QB trying to step up and run, but we're there. Our guy's getting that sack. That's just a great play by the boys. And that's a loss of 5. And that actually puts them just outside of field goal range. Must not have a very good kicker and we're getting the ball back. Well, we're going to hit that. Wow. Trying to hit that little route underneath, but just a terrible ball. Overthrown, hit our other receiver in the helmet. Faced with a 3rd and 12, just going to try and see if we can pick it up with Magnum here underneath, and that leaves us with a 4th and 3. We're going to have to punt. Cunningham, 2nd and 7 from the 38. Could be setting up a run here. And it looks like it is. It's going to be a counter, and he found a huge gap. And he's able to get in there to pick up that 7 for the first down. 1st and 10 from the 46. Still in shotgun back there. And QB is going to step up, slide, pick up a 3 for him. And that's good for us. That's good coverage from the guys. And that's what we needed. 2nd and 7 at midfield. Another run, but we're there in that gap to stuff it. Only a pickup of 1. That's a great stop. I don't know how good of an idea it is to run man with our DBs, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it. And we get a... So we're going to go back to the run. It's what's worked for us this season. Up the gut, inside zone with Gordon. There we go, a pickup of 7. Now this time we're going to try and kick it outside. We do have our 3rd string halfback back there, who's only a 65, but I keep him in the rotation because he does have star development, but obviously not looking like a star there as we lose 4. Now with 3rd and 7, this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning, and we need this. And I see our tight end, Magnum, and he just cannot hold on to the ball. We need you to catch that one. And we're backed up again, having to punt it from our own 16 because our guys just can't hold on to the freaking ball, man. And our special teams, a little late there, but a huge hit. We really need to ramp up the intensity. Our offense just can't get anything going. And they're going to have a chance to score before the half. And they do get the ball back after the half. And we send a blitz, almost get there. He gets it off just a second early. That's going to set him up with a 2nd and 10. Really need something to develop. We really need something positive from this first half. And they're going to go with a little check down, pick up a 4. And they're going to actually go ahead and speed things up. We are going to go ahead and send a man blitz on 3rd and 6. Try and catch him off guard. And it looks like the pressure gets there. And again, a huge 3rd down sack. That's 3 drives in a row on defense. Our defense is really coming out and perform. Now, back on offense, a minute and a half. And we really need to get something going here before the end of the half. Score some type of points. We really just need to get some momentum. Let's just complete a couple passes, get things going. And we've got the drag route to Fuller. And again, just not a great ball. Not leading him very well. Kind of thrown underneath. We're going to go ahead and hurry up while they're in this defense. And I see underneath to McDougal. And huge tackle. Let's keep it going. Finally picking up a 1st down. Sensing the pressure. And we're going to have him come back to the ball. And McDougal is low-key balling out this game. McDougal's dropped a lot of balls that I've thrown him, but he's coming down with them today. And we need that. 50 seconds left. And I see the tight end. Couldn't tell if that was Magnum or Hawkins underneath, but looked like they sent a little bit of pressure. Just couldn't get the ball out fast enough. We're going to go with some 4 verts. And I see somebody open, a Burrow, and he just can't hold on to it, man. I mean, granted, none of our guys, I think we might have one receiver that has higher than 80 catch. So, kind of just our circumstance. I'm going to try and hit the slant, and we just can't. Pollock can't come down with it. Faced with a 59-yard field goal. Let's see if we can get it. And that could go, and no, that's just a fucking atrocious kick. Honestly, might have been better to just go for it because now they get the ball at the 40 and they're knocking on field goal range. especially with that play getting to the 50. They're going to go ahead and call their first timeout. 2nd and 3. Going to go ahead and run some man here, see if we can lock him down. And he has nowhere to go and just throws it into the dirt in the middle of the field, trying to see if he can get something going. He can't. That's a great coverage play right there. Faced with a 3rd and 3. And we're going to get some pressure in. And that's just a bad ball. And that's what I like to see from this game. These guys aren't the best quarterbacks. They should not be throwing perfect balls. So I'm glad to see a little bit of inaccuracy with the updated gameplay sliders I'm going with. So I've been playing with Kane's gameplay sliders, and it seems like the new couple updates maybe make it a little harder for these bad quarterbacks to get a bunch of plays. And there we go, a Burrow getting a first down. And if we can get 20, 25 yards on this next play, or a couple of short plays and just get out of bounds, we could get close enough for a field goal. I'm going to try and send Fuller on a slant here instead. We've got the zig route underneath as well. And I've got him there on the slant, and Fuller just can't hold on to the ball for what was a great pass. Had him wide open in the middle of the field. He was scared that he was going to get hit, and he just let go of it. I'm going to hit Watson underneath. See if he can pick up a good bit. Wow, and they really held him up. That's our last timeout. 4 seconds. I don't know if we're close enough for a field goal. We might try one more play. Yeah, 58 yards. He just missed a 59-yarder. Let's try one more play. We just need like 2 seconds. If I can even get McDougal to go further out. And just can't connect there. We really needed that to get out of bounds and get a little bit closer. And that's going to bomb. All right. Oh, man, I just muffed the kickoff so hard right there. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad, but they're going to get good starting field position up to the 23. First half, really rough first half for us, and we need to get something going on offense. Defense has held up fairly well, holding Liberty to 0, a big old fat donut, but we really need something out from our offense, and that's just a good play from both sides. Good juke and then good way to catch up. Only a pickup of 3 now at the 26. And play action, and he's going to go over top against 3 of our guys. I thought I might be able to jump up and get that, but quite couldn't get there with Johns. 3rd and 7, great breakup from the boys, and hopefully we can start the second half with a 3 and out. And they have a ton of blockers. I see something opening up, but of course I ran too far with the linebacker that's supposed to be watching the QB. He steps up and he picks up about 13. And going with a bubble, but we're there with Cook. That's a great coverage play, stopping them to a pickup of 1 right there. We're going to send a heater here on 2nd down, see if we can get something going. He's making some adjustments at the line, but I see some pressure coming in, and he just couldn't connect right there. Too much heat on him. And 3rd and 9. This would be huge to get him off the field here if we can. And they're going to run it, and they are not going to... Come on, boys. I need you. I need somebody to get off a block, man. Get off a block. Go kill him. What are we doing? Playing pansy ball on 3rd down. Go get the running back. Cannot allow a 9+ yard run on 3rd down. And now they're moving the chains, 1st and 10. And it looks like we could have had a hand on the ball, but he went the opposite way of where the ball was. He was going forward. His ball was going, like that Magic Johnson, right over his head. 2nd and 10 at midfield. They're just going to try and get a couple with the run. Couldn't get anything right there. They're faced with 3rd and 10. And we need a stop here again. We've got a QB spy out there on this zone, so he's not running for it. And we've got some coverage, and he is going to go for that. And great breakup from 20 right there, getting his hands on the ball. Way to get your hands in there. Got his hand in the basket, in the cookie jar, and just dragged it out of him because he almost had that, and that's a huge, huge third down stop to stop the momentum that they had going. We're going to get the ball at the 18. Let's run a little RPO. Haven't run much RPO this game, and that's typically what we do well in. And I see Watson underneath with lots of room to run. We're going to try and spin out a few defenders, and that's a first down right there. That's what we need to start off this second half. Just get a couple of good plays going to get the momentum flowing. And 1st and 10 from the 30. Let's keep this up. We're going to go with an inside carry. And there we go with Gordon. Another huge first down run. Pick up a 14. And that's what I love to see. 2 chunk plays in a row for first down. Let's try and keep this up. Big route is kind of there for Magnum. Holds on to it, but the zone was just covering that little flat right there. Only a pickup of 1. We're going to go back to the inside zone here on 2nd down. And the blocks just didn't set up and couldn't quite get there. And we're faced with 3rd down again. The offense absolutely needs to get something done here. Needs to get something done here on 3rd down. And I see the slant. And Magnum, again, man, just can't hold on to it. I'm going to be aggressive here. Is this realistic? Maybe not entirely, but our offense absolutely needs to get something going here, man. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And we're making a ton of audibles to this play. So if we don't get it, it would be a little detrimental, and we're not going to get it. Magnum can't fucking hold on to shit, man. Magnum sucks, dude. If you don't throw the ball to Magnum if he's within 35 feet of a defender, because he just can't hold on to the freaking ball, man. I mean, 2 to 3 balls in this game have been absolutely perfectly delivered, and Magnum has dropped them. We can't keep having that. Honestly, I might see, I mean, man, maybe everybody's got the case of the drops, because that was atrocious. I don't know what's going on. Already 3rd and 4. If the defense could get him off the field here, that would be, I mean, insane. And he's going to run into a sack. Look at the defense, man. 4 sacks in this game is absolutely huge for this defense. That's a huge confidence booster that this defense absolutely needed, because this defense is really holding on. And they're on rock right now where the offense has failed. And you can see just not an offensive game at all. Terrible stat. And Liberty faced with a 4th down. Gonna have to punt it back. Can't kick a 60-yard field goal right here. And that's a sky kick. Go ahead and fair catch that. I really need to see something promising out of the offense here. I'm sick of the dropped ball. And let's see what we can do. Starting off with a handoff. Just can't get it going right there. He came screaming off the edge. 2nd and 9. I've got Magnum and just a ball right there. I mean, the offense can't do anything right now. What can I say? They seriously cannot do a single thing correctly right now. We really need this 3rd down pickup, and I'm gonna try Magnum, and he just can't fucking hold on to the ball, man. Honestly, Magnum is getting benched. I'm bringing in Thad Hawkins. I mean, we can't do a single thing. I mean, honestly, this defense isn't even that good. Their defense is not good, but our offense is even worse, which is so depressing, man. And here I am stuck again. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this bug. I seriously, I mean, my game just froze for like 30 seconds and with the ball in the air, just hoping that it comes back on.
Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far.
And Liberty getting the ball back with 6 minutes. Let's see if our defense can hold on again. They've held strong all game. Really proud of this defensive unit today, and just absolutely stopping everything. And 2nd and 9. They've got that outside route, but we've got a 5th sack. That is huge. Who is that? Oh, man. I don't know what he just did right there. But honestly, I could not be prouder of this defense. I mean, forcing another long 3rd down with a sack. 5 sacks is insane. 3rd and 17, they're just going to try and get us with a QB option. Bring him down. Come on. Only a pickup of 4 for him. We're going to get the ball back. Let's see if we can milk this clock, maybe get a slow drive. Maybe we just need a couple dink and dunk type plays and just pick up a few yards on all of them. That way we can actually move the ball. We actually have a little bit of room to return here with Gordon, and not too much. Bring it out to the 28. almost every drive I've started out with a run play. Let's go ahead and start with a short pass. And I see Magnum across the middle. It's a miracle he held on to the ball. I saw McDougal might have been open there, but I just had to go with the first read. A Magnum was it, and he actually catches the ball. It's a miracle. We got a positive play. Now we need to slow things down. Go back with a run here to Gordon. He's going to juke him out of his shoes. And Watson, that's Watson, not Gordon. Watson is gone. Watson is gone. Good way to run, Watson. Freaking way to run, man. And he puts on the high steppers, diving into the end zone. Duke Watson, what a freaking run, man. Juking them out of their shoes. And that is the big freaking play we needed from this offense, man. And the first score of the game comes in the fourth, but it's when we need it the most. We're going to take our PA. There are points on the board now. Taking it out almost to the 30. And here we go again. 3.5 minutes. Let's see if the defense can do what it's done all day and just stop them. But wow. For the first time today, I think that's the biggest run they've had all game. And of course, it comes in what couldn't be, more of a crucial time to wrap them up and stop them. But at least now they need 7. Wow, and I just got stuck on a block, and it seems like we might be getting cucked right here, because that was a little sus. It seemed like I kind of got sucked into that block right there with the linebacker, when in reality it looked like he shouldn't have been. But that's fine. They're gonna bring it down to the 2-minute warning after this play, and play action, and we're there. Defense is there, and we wrap him up again. I thought he was going to be slippery and get away, but we still bring him down. And that's another huge sack, a loss of 5. And this defensive line is really playing out of their minds today. 2nd and 15. Yeah, like I was trying to say, it's a good thing we know they have to score 7 for this to be a game in contention. He's going to drop it down, and he breaks a tackle, but it's enough to slow him down. Only a pickup of 2. Let's go ahead and run some coverage. We're expecting a pass on 3rd down. They're gonna have to go for it on 4th, and he's got something over the top, and he's gonna try and run it again. Just barely gets the slide off, and that's a pickup of 4. Let's send a little bit of heat off that left edge, actually right edge. It flipped. See if we can get him out there on this 4th and 9, and that's game. That's game. Great breakup, Cobb. Could have been DPI because he was not looking at all, but we will freaking take it, man. That should wrap up this game. 1 first down does it. They still have all 3 timeout, and they expected the run, but Watson just hit that gap like a bull in a china shop. I don't know if that's the right analogy for that, but we're gonna run a little RPO for this last yard, and we're gonna have to hand it off, and Gordon taking this handoff, and that should be it. 1 timeout, we pick up the first down, and we can go ahead and knee out this game, which was a heart attack of a game. Only 7 points on the board, but it does not matter. A win is a win is a win is a win. And we take home the dub in what might be the most defensive, boring game I've ever played in college football in the entire 3 years that this new installment of college football has been out. This was, just terrible. What was an absolutely terrible game. If you like defense, you like this game. If you like offense, you liked about 2 plays in this game. And hey, we will take it. We will take it. That leaves us with a conference win, and that's our 2nd win of the season. And let's go, baby. So after that win, we're no longer on the hot seat. We're now 100% safe. But a couple updates that look good. Playing style hasn't changed. We actually went up on championship contender. Obviously not for a national championship. Not even close. But we are 4th now in Conference USA, and we're undefeated in conference game. Our brand exposure, not too bad. But one huge thing with the recruiting update. We already had Shaquem Duke at his first, but now he's reached his top 5 schools, and it looks like we're first. This is the 97 speed cornerback. And the biggest, most important part of that game is now Anthony Merrick, the 3-star gem, is now looking at us. looking at us, we're now first on his board over Louisville, and now we're in a close recruiting battle with him. One thing I didn't think about this entire time I've been sitting way back is, honestly, I might sound a little quiet because of how far away I was from the mic, but I was in the mindset, you know. So here we are, next game against another conference rival here in FIU, who is 0-1 in conference and 1-4. And we've got a little bit of momentum to build off after 2 back-to-back wins, one of those being a conference win. But before we can get into that game, we gotta see what's going on with our recruit, and then we'll hop into the next game where it looks like it's gonna be a rainy one. All right, here we are in Florida, ready to take on the Panthers. They're wearing their Biscayne alternate jerseys, the beautiful baby blues. They are just beautiful. And here we are at Pitbull Stadium, and there's the boys. First time wearing the alternate helmets, the golden mocks. So I've got the alternate helmets and the alternate pants, the yellow. I just thought I'd switch it up, you know, a nice contrast with the baby blue. I'll be so honest, until I saw that at the top, I was joking about this being Pitbull Stadium. I did not actually know it was called Pitbull Stadium. But to start the game, we've got Watson taking the kickoff back out to the 21. And we'll see what they can do. I really like this alternate. It's almost like a Dijon honey mustard look, which isn't very appetizing, I guess, but I like it. And obviously you can tell we don't have the C logo on this one. We have the alternate logo with the mock on it. So to start out this game, gonna do a mid handoff straight down the gut. We're picking up 12 to start this game. Now these are 2 equally bad teams again, as most are in Conference USA, but they're slightly better. So we'll see how this plays out. Second play for us, not as fruitful, only a pickup of 2. We're going to go ahead, check down to Watson, and he's going to take that pickup of about 5. And we're faced with a third down early. I'm going to hit the drag quickly to Pollock. He's going to hold on to it, and that's a first down. We're moving along fairly well, about as good as we can for our first drive in any other game. And we've got Gordon again. Their run defense is not looking stellar against this run-heavy offense right now. That's another big first down for us. And we're on their side of the field now. We've got our third string Nacho in. And let's see what he can do with it. He's going to sidestep into that little gap. Only a pickup of 3, but still nice to see him out there. He is star development, so I like getting him out there when I can to get him a little bit of XP. We're going to hit Magnum underneath, and this time he brought his hands to the game. They're first, now at the 30. Going to go back with a handoff up the gut. Couldn't get the blocks to develop there like we wanted, only a pickup of 1. 2nd and 9, it looks like we've got a little bit of press coverage. I don't know if Pollock out there is fast enough to outrun him, but we can test it. He's not, but we've got Magnum across the middle, a great placed ball by Chud, and Magnum brought his A game today, and he wants to play. He got scared after I said I was going to bench him, so he's picking up the pace. We're going to do a halfback dive here, and sidestepping with Gordon, and Gordon's going to get in off the halfback dive. You barely ever see college teams go out of or come out under center. We come out under center with 1 run, and Gordon just jukes out to the left off of a block, and that's a great touchdown. First drive for us on offense, and the offense actually produces. Look at that, just cutting between multiple defenders. That's what I love to see from our junior running back. Although I don't think he'll be returning next year, it's great to have him now while we can. I'll say recruiting has been kind of hard to find recruits with high speed, I've noticed so far. So we might have to see what we can do in the transfer portal. And we're going to go for the big hit, try and lay him out there on the return. They get out past the 20, and they're bringing out JoJo Stone, junior receiver. No receiving touchdowns this season yet. Let's hope it stays that way. It looks like the fans didn't really show out for this game. It looks like the stadium is not packed out, and the defense is there. Sending the blitz was a good idea there. That's a loss of 3, and this defense is on a roll the past 2 games so far. And they're going to run a little RPO here, and we're there to wrap them up. Only a pickup of 4, and they're faced with a fast 3rd down on their first drive. It'd be great if we can go ahead and send them packing for a 3 and out in their first drive. Don't want to jinx it here. And a little bit of motion. And that's a route across the middle. And we're there. Forward progress. They're going to give it to him. I don't agree with that, but they're going to give it to him. That's fine. That's fine. They can take it. Honestly, our DB should have done a little bit of a better job to get in there and break that up. Just wasn't happening. First down from the 31 for the Florida Panthers here. And they're going to go back to the handoff. Couldn't quite fill up that gap with Cole Johns. That's a good block. Great blocking from the offensive line there. We couldn't quite get through to him. That's a pickup of about 9.5. And they're going to go for a pass here. They have lots open. A great way to jump the route there from Kendricks. And they're faced with a 3rd and inches. We're going to try and stuff them here. And ran the wrong way on the RPO. And they got a good block off there. And they moved the chains again. 1st and 10. Almost at midfield here. We're going to send some pressure. And just a little too quick on the ball there, throwing it over his head. And they're going 4 receiver set here. Still could be a run on the inside. It's not. They've got a couple plays underneath, and just a great way to break it up there by Cobb. Not a great ball either. Didn't seem like it was catchable. I forgot about the timing-based catching there too, so I was not at all close to getting that green, and that was a great time to call a screen. Wasn't expecting it. 4th and inches. They said, "Hey, we're close enough. We are gonna go for it." We're going to bring the house here, see if we can stop him. It's actually a pass, and it's going to be a little screen play. And again, these screen plays are killing us, and they're taking advantage of our defense right now. And just another great call. Was a little too late to stop it after the motion. Cole Johns couldn't get up the gut, but there we go. Still a pickup of 7. Obviously, don't love to see that. Don't love to see a pickup of more than like 4 or 5 off of a run. They're going to go back to it. And again, they're just thrashing our defense, which has been stellar this past week. But if they want to run it again, we're there with the blitz. Going to try and stuff it here with Cole Johns. And it's a play action. Wow. And super risky play there. We send the blitz on a play action, what should have been a big play for us, a loss, and ends up being a great catch from the receiver. Ends up being a great catch and poor defending there. And we've got a 7-all ball game. After FIU just marched down the field in what was a fairly productive drive, we're going to get the ball back here with about 3 minutes. And we're going to take our time. We do not want FIU to get the ball back this half as they get the ball to start the second half. So let's try and run out this clock if we can. Gordon there had a gap. I just couldn't hit that correctly. Only a pickup of 1. We're going to come out here and try and get the pass game going a little bit. Got it underneath the Pollock. Just can't hold on to it. That DB did a great job of moving over. He was there for a second, guarding one drag, and then went and carried out the other drag, and that was just great defense by them. And I've got, shit. Had Watson on what was a great route. Didn't see that DB back there, and should have thrown a bullet pass there. Instead, lofted it up straight to the defender. FIU quickly gets the ball back before the 2-minute warning, but we're there with Cole Johns. We're there for a first down stop, making it 2nd and 12. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And this game has changed. We need the defense to stop now more than ever as they get the ball back. And I'm seeing multiple things open. Couldn't get anything going there. Just throw it off the back of his lineman's head. And we're setting up for a 3rd and 12. Gonna guess pass here. And it'd be crucial to get the ball back here. And it's actually a read option for the QB. Thankfully, he gets brought down. We're gonna go ahead and call our first timeout and stop that clock, get the ball back quickly. Try and go down and score before this half ends. Make up for that poor drive last time. We're gonna go ahead and fair catch this. So starting the drive in a similar position as last one, at about the 20. I'm going to try and hit Magnum on an out route, and it gets broken up by a defensive end. Man, what looked like what was going to be setting up to be a decent chunk of change right there gets broken up. And this defensive line is not playing, but we've got an open Magnum, and Anderson just can't connect right there. We really need him to connect right there on what was a great rollout and an open play. Just couldn't connect. And my PlayStation controller, again, is bugging out. Here we are, faced with a 3rd down already. Just not a good position to be in. We need to go put some points up on the board. I'm going to hit Watson underneath. And what the man, this dumbass mother controller. And what could have been a decent play right there gets botched because my PlayStation controller can't handle being connected via Bluetooth to a PC. And FIU, again, is going to get another chance here. Going to get another chance to go down and score with 1:20 with great field position. I hate this PlayStation controller. I don't know why it does this, but they've got a lot open. They're going to take the underneath. Pick up 6, now at the 50-yard line. And they're going to run a handoff up the gut. Guys, what are we doing? What's going on there? We have 4 guys stuff the hole, man. Stuff it. We've got guys there, and they can't take him down. They get a first down on what should have been a stuffing. And we're sending a blitz. They're going to go deep, and who knows? They might get this. And he just gets absolutely lost. Are you serious? I green it with Lane Gannis, and he gets dunked on and then gritty. And just like that, this game has shifted a lot. We get absolutely dunked on and then gritty. The highest disrespect. That's one of those things that makes you hate this game, when you get grittied on. And just like that, we absolutely need to score now, because it doesn't look like FIU is going to be slowing down on offense. We need to score before the half. So they get the ball back, and they could take a 2-possession lead if we don't go ahead and capitalize here. And we've got Magnum, and a great ball just placed right over the linebacker's head. That's what I like to see from Anderson. And that's a great start to this drive. I've got him, and he's not paying a lick of attention, and neither is Anderson, as that's a terribly placed ball. I tried leading him to the inside, but neither one knows what the fuck is going on. They're sending a nice blitz. We're going to just try and dump this down. Can't even get that. Now we're faced with a long 3rd down, 25 seconds, and we need to pick this up if we want to see some points. All right, there we go. To McMichael, we'll take it. 20 seconds left, 1 timeout across midfield. We need to go put up some points. I would prefer a touchdown, but if anything, I will accept a field goal. But we still need to get in field goal range. We are not there quite yet. And do you see what I see to McDougal? Do you see it? Oh, man, that one hurts. He just doesn't have the speed for that. Had the perfect seam. If he had a little bit better acceleration, speed, something, he's in that gap and he's got it. Rolling out of the pocket and timing-based catching. Me there. No hands McDougal with a huge drop. Huge drop. And we've just got to get in there, get down, and hope we can make a 54-yard field goal. He's got a good leg. Absolutely terrible kick, McClellan. What are you doing, man? Let me go give the boys a pep talk and cool down. All right, after going into the locker room, kick these boys in the ass and tell them to get it in gear. Tell them what's going on, guys. What are we doing? So hopefully they can play with a fire. Play with a fire. Hopefully break things up here. But we'll see. And FIU gets the ball to start the half. And, oh, man. Oh, man, it looks like we're picking up exactly where we left off with just a fucking atrocious play on defense. They get a huge gain of about 30, 40, 50. And we're there on the edge. Make a tackle. Wrap up, guys. What are we doing? Wrap up. Bear hug him, man. What are you doing? And just like that, our defense is in shambles. FIU absolutely dog walking us. There's a backwards pass. Thankfully, we got guys out there to actually make a stop. And that's a loss of 3. Hopefully that can get us a little bit of momentum, push them back, and stop this offense. And they're faced with a 2nd and 13. And looks like a play action, little dump off there, and we've got Folk there to wrap them up. Only a pickup of 1. And now we're faced with a huge 3rd down. This could change the implications of the game if we can get the ball back here without letting them score. We need to do something with this opportunity. And he's going to roll out. And we're there with Cobb to wrap him up. Only a gain of 2, and that's going to get us the ball back out of field goal range for him. That's a huge stop from the defense after getting molly-whopped all game. That's a good way to come out in the second half. And there is a flag. That's going to be roughing on the kicking team. Went up for the fair catch, and we'll take that 15 yards. All right, back on offense with that 15-yard penalty. We need to go put some points on the board. I'm going to take the check down here to Gordon, see if he can outrun his man. He can't. Only a pick of 1. I really hate passing as much as I am. I want to run more. And we've got Pollock there. And not a great animation right there. I mean, it was a decent pass. But he definitely could have caught that in stride, I think, and gotten more, picked up the first down. But we'll see what we can do on this 3rd and 3. If we don't get it, I think we're going to go for it. I see the zig right there with Fuller. Good way to hold on to it, Fuller. Great catch. That's a great grab from Fuller. And we're moving the chains. Now we're going to go back to the run here with Watson, and that's a big gap up the middle for a pickup of about 13, and that's what we like to see. When we run the ball, that's what we want to see. We're going to start pounding it into him now. Pause with another run up the gut. And I've got Gordon, another big gash for a big run, a first down. He's averaging 11 a carry. Only 5 carries, but we will take the stats where we can. We're pushing the boundaries of the red zone here. We've got third stringer Nacho in, and just can't really make anything happen there. Only a pickup of 2. But I like what I'm seeing out of the offense this drive. Let's keep it up. And we're going to try and run it up the gut again if we can. And that's a big hole for Watson to run through. That was a great cutback by him for a pickup of 6. And we're going to see if we can end this third quarter with a first down. And we're going to take the RPO. And we've got McDougal. And it's just so slow. Man, we're faced with a 4th and inches at the beginning of the 4th. And we've got to go for it. I would absolutely love to go run up the gut here. And that's what coach wants to call. But honestly, I think, wow, I thought their defense would be expecting that, but it doesn't look like it. We're going to go ahead and try and take our chances here with a run up the gut, and we've got it. We've got it. And that's a first. And that's a huge first at that. Moving the chains on 4th. Going to run a little read option. Don't even have to read or option anybody. Easy handoff up the gut for a pickup of 4. We're going to try this crosser. And I see Magnum is open there. He's going to hold on to it, and that gets us 1st and goal. We're not here often. Most of our touchdowns don't come from within the 5. But let's see if we can create some separation here, enough for Gordon to get in there. That's a pickup of 4. And he almost gets it. We're now down at the 1. I would love to get a little pass action here. See if I can get Pollock on the out route there. Nope. But we've got Watson. And he was guarded very, very well. Let's see if we can get this RPO going. Butt cheeks are clenched. And we're going to hand it off. That was the wrong decision. And we're faced with a 4th and goal from our 3. Who decided to put the backup in when I wanted to run? We're going to go for the RPO, see if Magnum can get it. He's there. He's there. He's going to Watson to the end zone. That's a beautiful play. Beautiful play. And that's a huge relief right there. Just a weight taken off my shoulders right there to score and get back in the game on multiple 4th downs in that drive. And that was a 7-minute drive. And they're going to get the ball back with 4. Starting this drive out. Coach wants to run a blitz. I haven't loved the blitz this game, but I love it there. I love it there. Garrett Folk wrapping him up. I have not loved the blitz today so far. It hasn't worked out great for us, but there, a play action, holding onto the ball way too long. And that's a great way to start this drive out for the boys. Loss of 4, pushing them back to the 20. And let's keep this momentum up and get a stop. They're going to take the underneath, and that was a little bit more than I would have expected them to get on that one. That's a pickup of 7, leaving them to have to pick up 7 on this 3rd down. Coach wants to go aggressive again with the blitz, and I don't detest it. But they've got a lot of open guys. Had an open drag, had an open curl. And our man defense is just not good enough to stop these guys. One last play before the 2-minute warning. They're going with a draw play. And great run there. Pickup of 6. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. And this is where legends are made, in this final 2 minutes of a close game. And a little RPO action there, and we're ready for it. Pickup of 1 on what will be a huge 3rd down if we can stop them here with under 2 minutes left to go in this game. Again, we're sending a heater, and they've got a lot open. But we're going to get there, and we're going to call a timeout, baby. We're going to get there. We have been terrible on defense all game. Haven't gotten any pressure, sending multiple blitzes. And it's not until the 4th quarter where we start feeling that pressure. And their QB couldn't get it out. He had a ton open, but he just couldn't capitalize on it. And we're going to get the ball back. That was a huge sack for our guys. And we're getting the ball back a minute and a half. Let's see if Chud Anderson can lead this team to its 3rd win of the season. And the rain is starting to pour now. It's coming down in what will be a fitting end. And I see him. I see him this time. And Watson is there. And he's going to bullet it in this time. And we're going to actually come down with it. Watson is open for business. And Chud actually decides to bullet it in there this time instead of lofting it like a Grammy. And we're picking up the first. And we're going to take that run for 5 yards. And time is slowly ticking. Obviously, we still want to get in field goal range, but we do want to run it down a little bit. And we've got Eberl. And that's just a great grab from him. Let's go ahead and call our second timeout with 30 seconds left. Maybe not the smartest decision. Could have gone hurry up there, but we're in a 3rd and inches. This is a crucial play. We're going to go back inside to Gordon. They're bringing their safety down. This could be a blitz. Doesn't look like it is. And we're going to get in there with Gordon, and that could be game. We're going to try and get a little bit closer on a pass play here. And we've got him. We've got him. And that'll get us a little closer. Oh, holy sh**. The runoff was way more than I expected. Oh, my God. I was not expecting that runoff to be that crazy. The runoff was literally left me with a single second. And they're going to try and ice our kicker. And I don't think that's going to work, buddy. We've got a senior out there. That's game. Oh my God! I just needed literally a centimeter of power more. Oh my God, what should have been a go-ahead 46-yard field goal to take the win. McClellan misses what is like his 3rd or 4th missed field goal of the season. Tails never fails. I clicked tails. My controller is bugging because tell me why. I pressed the button and it didn't work. Again, if any of you guys know how to fix a broken controller, I wish I could plug it in, but I lost the thing to plug it in. Really did not want to go to overtime. Really wanted the easy win. Atrocious play to start us out. And I'm stressed. We're faced with 2nd and 9. First overtime in Mock's history here. And we're going to hand off to Watson. That's a decent run. Pickup of 5. Faced with a 3rd and 4. You know the rules here. We absolutely need to score something. And I am not trusting our kicker. I'm not trusting our kicker to get this time. And I'm absolutely making sure my controller works before this play because it's having a ton of connective issues right now. I see him there. Ritzman. He's going to get it. He was one that I said I was going to revoke his scholarship, but he might have earned it back with that play. 1st and 10 from the 11. Basically need a touchdown for the first down. And we're going to fire off quickly to Magnum. He's going to go down with it quickly for a pickup of 6. And it looks like could be sending a little blitz here. Let's try and run this same RPO play as earlier. And we've got him. But the block just could not set up. Pollock, weak-ass little bitch, could not hold on to his block. And what would have been an easy touchdown. We're faced with a 3rd and 3, and I've got Watson. That's Gordon. I don't even care. I said his name incorrectly. That's Gordon. And he's getting in for a crucial touchdown. First touchdown in overtime. I would love to go for 2 and just go for the win. But I'm not trying to risk the game. I want to win. We're going to win this properly. FIU gets the ball back. Let's go ahead and just stop him here. Let's get a turnover. When was the last time we had a turnover from this defense? We haven't had a turnover in a few weeks. And here we go to start out. And wow, that is just way too easy. Within one play, FIU gets in a goal-to-go situation for a pickup of 16. That was way too easy for him. That was terrible coverage for that play. And they're going to go again with a dump off. Only a pickup of 1. 3 more plays to stop them. That's all we need. 3 more plays from the 8-yard line. Panthers and this offense have a lot going on. I was guarding that for a little bit, but didn't think he would go that late. And I don't know why they want to send an all-out blitz on 3rd and goal from the 5. It could be a run, but let's just send a safe blitz. I don't need to send a gap because they've got a lot open, and we are going to get there with the sack, and that's a huge sack for our defense, who has really stepped up in this last little bit. And that's going to leave us with a crucial 4th and goal from the 12. And this is ball game right here, expecting maybe a screen, a dump off of some kind to maybe 22 or 9 over there. And they've got him over the middle. And we stop them at the 1, and we go home. The Mocs go home with a road win against Conference Panthers. And that is a crucial stuff from the defense. And that's what I love to see out of them. Player of the game is Javen Gordon, of course, with his 2 touchdowns, 2 of our 3 touchdowns this game. He played a huge role in that second half when we planted our feet and wanted to go more with a ground pound attack, and that's what we did. And he even caught that touchdown in overtime. And what should have been an easy walk-off win with a field goal ends up being a nail-biter as we barely score in our overtime. And we get a stop on FIU at the 1-yard line for what will go down as an instant 4th quarter classic. I haven't been looking at the stats a lot the past few games, but let's look at these player stats. Luke Duncan had an absolute masterclass, only 4 incompletions, 2 touchdowns. And even Judd Anderson really stepping up this game, 22 for 31, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 boneheaded interception. And as for the ground game as well, I mean, just what we like to see. Gordon with 73 yards on the ground, Watson with receiving wise, huge game from Magnum. After being called out last week for how terrible of a performance he had, he really stepped up this game. 8 catches, 57 yards, and a touchdown. And we had a touchdown for Gordon as well. Watson with, of course, the huge wheel route catch. And Ritzman with a huge 3rd down catch as well. Defensively, our guys stepped up. Colin McMillan, corner, with the most, tied in a 3-way for most tackles. And 2 sacks for Garrett Folk, which is huge. A sack for Devin Jeffrey. And no turnovers still, but we are getting out there, and the defense is playing really, really well, even not needing to commit turnovers. And there we go. A huge road win against FIU. One of our top recruits, Anthony Merrick, 3-star gym quarterback out of Kentucky. We win the recruiting battle against Louisville to get him, and he hard commits. And we're moving up. Championship contenders still. We're moving up the ranks. We went up 4 spots from last time, from 93 to 89. And we're actually up over a 60 overall now. I did go ahead, and some of our guys had some skill points to use to upgrade. I went ahead and used them. And that got us up to a 62 overall. We're finally over the 60 overall threshold. Here we are. We went ahead and finished our blueprint goal as well of 2 road wins. And we got those in back-to-back weeks, mind you. So back-to-back road wins finishes one of our season-long goals. And here we are in week 7, faced with an 0-5, a winless rivalry game against Middle Tennessee. The Blue Raiders haven't been able to find any success this season. Let's hope it stays that way. A win against them, against a conference rival, would be huge in our success. This is our first rivalry game at home. As for scouting, Greg Herman, we're still a lock in first place for him. He's in his top 3, but he's still just hasn't committed yet. Let's go ahead and send a little bit more points his way. We got to commit. Gardner, we got to commit. Hakeem Duke's still on the fence, but we're first, and we'll see if we can finally get him to commit. We're going to go ahead and try and hard sell Johnny Brittingham, right tackle. out of Utah. Know everything he wants. Now, our playing style is an F. That's not great, but we do have an A+ in playing time and a campus lifestyle. And his deal breaker is in playing time, so I think that'll be marginally more important to him. I've been looking over at Oscar Iorio. I mean, decent catching stats coming out of high school, but only 86 speed is quite alarming. So I'm not going to put too much stock into him. He's expecting 60 NIL, which is cheap. 86 speed, not even 80 catching in any of his catching. We'll see how I feel about him later. And this guy, Cornell Hines, I know he's a 1-star, but 82 speed is just horrendous. I've gone up the board for David Angulo, who is also just an extremely slow receiver. He's a gadget with 85 throw power, which could be an interesting prospect if we wanted to do some trick plays. We'll go ahead and send some money his way, some time his way. Same with Enrique Keys, 83 speed. For a halfback who's also not really much of a bully, just can't look into that. And again, only 80 speed from some of these receivers. I need just a little bit of something. We're going to go ahead and start scouting some kickers as well, as our senior punter will be leaving after this season, graduating obviously, but after his poor performance, yeah, we're going to be wanting to look elsewhere. And here we go, boys, lining up for our first at-home in-conference rivalry game in Mock Season 1. You can tell we're wearing the golden Mocks today. Just thought, I was going to wear the homes, but wasn't, they're cool, but we've got similar colors. Let's go ahead and get some fashion out there, get some style. We're going to rock all yellow. I don't know. I think these are cool. What do you guys think? Is this a good uniform or not? I don't know. As you can tell, we've got the checkered out crowd pattern, and I like this pattern for home rivalry games. I think it's cool. And as you can tell, last meeting, yeah, that's not real. That's not real. So when you do Team Builder, if you want to add a rivalry, for some reason you have to add a history. So I just added a history of one game and said we lost, because why would we win that? So I don't know. I thought that would be fitting. So yeah, kind of have to do that just to be able to add it as a rivalry. But starting out the game, not really sure what they're doing there with that design rollout play, throwing it away. And we're going to do a play action. They've got a man over the middle, and he's going to get dragged down after a gain of 6, and we're already down to a quick third down. So on 3rd and 4 at the 28, let's see what this offense has designed. They've got a couple underneath routes. He's still there. Wow. Great ball. Great protection. Way to step up in the pocket, and the receiver could just not hold on to it. We really got bailed out there by that receiver, because he should have easily gotten that. But we're getting the ball back after a quick 3 and out. No room for Watson to run. We'll take it at 30. And here's the offense for the first time today. And I would like to start this game like we did last game, with a scoring drive. And just like every way we start a game, going to start with an inside run. I mean, this is pretty much how it's going to go every time. And that's a nice little move from Watson for a pickup of 5. Now we're going to go with a little motion outside zone run. And looks like there's room up the gut for Gordon. Couldn't quite get in there, though. And only a gain of 1. And we're going to see if this RPO might could work. It looks like that guy might come down. Let's try curls. See if I can get Pollock open on an island over there. And it looks like I can. He just can't hold on to it. That's a terrible drop. Terrible drop. I really needed him to hold on. Pollock hasn't been the most reliable receive. I mean, that's a good ball delivered in his chest. Just can't hold on to it. So giving the ball back, just a defensive battle all around, just like last game, leaving it scoreless after 2 possessions. And they're going to absolutely gash us there with a huge 6-yard gain. Don't want to be seeing a ton of those. And they just made a ton of really good openings there. And it looks like offense is going to jump. We'll take that, push them back 5 yards for a 2nd and 11. Oh, excuse me, 2nd and 9. Coach loves suggesting match coverage. I don't hate match coverage. I just also don't love it. Match coverage hasn't worked out well for us so far this season. And they've got a couple things open. And quarterback feeling the pressure, just going to go ahead and throw it into the dirt, essentially. I mean, he was throwing it to a guy, but just not a great ball. Now, we're going to see if we can run man-to-man. And it looks like we've got a lot going for us. Oh, my God, dude. You got to stop that, man. You got to stop that. Great defense from everybody except for that cornerback who just got out-positioned for the ball. He got out-positioned, out-manned. And, hey, I can't both of them, guys. Can somebody help? Can somebody help? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What should have been maybe a 5-yard gain gets him all the way to the 2-yard line. Not only did none of our guys step up to defend that zone, nobody wanted to freaking tackle the guy, man. What are we doing? Now they're getting the ball, 1st and goal at the 2. Thankfully, we bring a blitz. That stops him at the 5. But obviously not what I want to see. 2nd and goal from the 5. Wasn't expecting a run. And they're saying that's a fumble. I don't know. I feel kind of indifferent about that. Feel like it, I don't know. I feel like that might have been a bad call. I feel like he might have just dropped it. But we're going to play coverage. They need 10 yards, so there's not a whole lot of field to get that 10 yards, and we're going to bring him down with the sack. Huge sack from the boys. That's another huge 3rd down sack. This team is really good on 3rd down, getting pressure. We're going to bring him back to the 22, and they're going to score the first points of this rivalry game. They're going to take their 3 points, and he's going to nail it. 3-0 to start this game after 3 possessions. And this has been a super long first quarter, it feels like. Most first quarters, I feel like we get through 2 possessions and it's already over. But this one's a little different. We've got a little bit of room to run with Watson juking it out. Just couldn't break the edge. But I like, you know, we just got to get some momentum. We're going to try and hit Magnum on a quick route. We're going to push some tempo. We get a 5-yard gain on that one. Let's see if they can keep up with the hurry-up offense. I mean, we got 2 guys wide open, and we'll take that. That could be – he's gone. He's freaking – oh, my gosh, dude. If he had more than, like, 82 speed, he would be gone. We had 2 curl routes, 2 little dig routes there wide open with all the pressure coming off the left side. And just a great way to get out of the pocket, let him there. Just a great catch. Great blocking. I mean, if Pollock number 2 gets that block on the first guy and 80 Magnum pulls up and blocks 36, he may have gone all the way. But, hey, we're going to take what we can get. That's a huge play for us. And let's hope we can still score here. We're going to go ahead and try and get this off before the end of the first quarter. And Chud didn't want to get the ball, I guess. I'm sitting here spamming eggs. He did not want to get that off, I guess. So we've been running pretty pass-heavy offense. We're going to go ahead and hand the ball off. See if we can't get anything going with Gordon. He's going to spin that guy out of his boots for a gain of about 10. That leaves us with 2nd and inches from the 10. And I'm liking that left side a little bit more for Watson. We're going to go ahead and audible to that side. And that looks like that's an easy touchdown for Watson. He's just going to prance, trot, whatever word you want to use, straight into the end zone. That's great blocking from the boys up front, and we're going to be the first to put up 6 on the board, and that's a great run from Watson. Great blocking, and yeah, I think audibling to that left side was a great choice. And the point after is good. And another quick drive on offense. Only took us 4 plays to get 75 yards down the field. And to start this drive, we're going to run a little bit of coverage. I could be expecting a run here, which is what they end up doing. So that coverage defense was not a good idea at all. And they filled those gaps really, really quickly. So just an automatic first down for them. A little bit of motion from 84, winding the clock down, and little RPO action, but they couldn't get the run they wanted right there. Cole John's there to stuff it up, and only a gain of 1 for them. Billy, hush! 2nd and 9 from the 38, and it looks like another RPO. Are you fucking kidding me with this shit again, man? Again, just what should have been an easy wrap-up just gets straight past our guy and gets an easy run for 35. I mean, I don't know what our defense is doing. We're looking kind of pathetic out there right now. And, I mean, they just, yeah. All right, let's get back on offense. That can only be described as the easiest, most perfect offensive drive ever. I mean, it only took them 4 plays as well. And they just, I mean, just such terrible defensive mistakes right there from our guys. We need you to wrap up. You need to wrap up on those tackles. Just simple rookie mistakes from our guys on those plays that should not have been allowed. We're going to take a run up the gut with Gordon. He's going to pick up 8. And I think, honestly, it might be worth trying to run some of this clock off. We do get the ball to start the second half. It would be nice if they couldn't get the ball again. And that way they don't have another opportunity to score. 1st and 10. We've got the drag there from Magnum. He's open. We'll take it. A gain of 6. And it leaves us just under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Looks like a little bit of pressure. We've got McDougal right down the seam. He's going to take that all day up to the 40. That's what I like to see. Hey, offense is finally putting it together a little bit. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And I see him there. There's McDougal again. Another big gain of 7 right there. We'll take what we can get. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So, coming back from the 2-minute warning, we've got a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Let's run this clock off. Let's go get us another 6. And huge gap right there to the right. And Gordon's going to cut it back beautifully. And that's a great run from Gordon for a first down. And he's loving it. He's loving it. This is the boys' first big rivalry, hateful game. And they're eating up this competition. And look at McDougal. McDougal. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's such a huge mistake, man. Oh, McDougal. Another pick from Judd Anderson. I mean, I don't know what happened there. Where was the miscommunication? I mean, McDougal was wide open down the seam. All he had to do was go up for it, and he pansied out. Didn't want to go up and grab it, and that leads to a huge interception there. And we're forcing a quick 3rd down, which is great. But obviously, I would have loved to keep the ball in our position with the momentum we had. It wasn't a bad ball, wasn't a bad decision, just a terrible play from our receiver who could not get things going. And Hendricks, god damn it, dude, look up at the fucking ball, man. Look up at the ball. Turn around and look up. You got a ball flying at your face. You can't turn around and bat it down. I mean, we're losing position battles, every single time. And he's going to step up here. Kill him. Kill him, dude. This game, all of a sudden, the momentum has shifted. We had something good going on offense, but had to fuck it up, of course. Okay, what should have been a 5-yard loss turned into almost a first down, but thankfully that ball was dropped, and they're faced with a 3rd down. Let's go ahead and get them off the field, get this ball back, man. We shouldn't have lost the ball there to begin with. And that's a pick. Okay, wasn't picked, but they're not in field goal range. They can't make a 50-yarder, so they are going to have to punt it back to us. That gives us maybe 30 seconds or so with 3 timeouts. I pressed triangle to fair catch it. But we have 32 seconds, 3 times to go, 91 yards. I like that. I like that. Let's go ahead and run some hurry up. Clock is going to stop a little bit for us. Don't want to waste all our timeouts now. I'm liking that right there to Pollock. He actually hangs on to it. Go ahead and get down. Go ahead and get down, baby boy. We don't have time to waste. And our crossing routes are definitely confusing this defense. 2nd and 2 from the 31. Need a lot more to get out there to get into field goal range. And Pollock, what are you doing, man? That's a rookie mistake. You need to get out of bounds there, man. That's a terrible, terrible mistake from Pollock. Absolutely need him to get out of bounds. And McDougal was open. Would have been a nice gain, but just overthrown. I mean, you're overthrowing a drag route, man. What's going on? And I see Gordon. And that's a interception if I've ever seen one. Not a good half for QB1. 3 picks in the first half. I mean, that was a terrible interception. He was open. He had the ball. And, yeah. Oh, my God, dude. Are you kidding me? All right, so after taking my 15 in the locker room, yeah, I had to calm down because I am fucking livid. I mean, they just throw it up there, and, of course, you know, they get a 50-yard touchdown on the final play off of a interception. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it other than EA wants us to lose, but we're going to fight back. We're going to come back, and we're going to win this game. McDougal with a first down. Let's run hurry up. I don't know if they know how to stop our hurry up offense, especially while they're in this defensive coverage that can get us a bunch of yards. We've got James there for a pickup of 3. We'll take what we can get, man. We'll take what we can get. Been a terrible half for Anderson, but we're not going to give up hope on him just quite yet. And I'm waiting for that route to develop, and he just can't make a pass over 6 yards, man. You have a wide open receiver, and you overthrow him on what would be an easy first down. I like McDougal here, though. I like okay. Coach is pissed. He's going for it on 4th and 3 from the 40. This could be the turning point of the game, and it looks like we're gonna see Chud Anderson actually run for it. That's the first time he's ran. He doesn't have wheels, but he'll take it when he can get it, and that gets us the first down. That's all that matters. I'm still extremely displeased with Anderson after overthrowing a wide open. I mean, just wide open. Wide open James McDougal for what would have been an easy touchdown. But instead, we had to face the 4th down, and now we're faced with a 2nd and 10 after just another lofty ball. We're going to start ground pounding here with Gordon. He's going to pick up a first down. Hasn't had too many carries as we're playing behind. We're, you know, kind of needing to score quick while we can. And we move the chains, faced with a second down. First down. Pick up the ball, man. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, Anderson? I had tight end wide open on a corner route. I pressed the button. And pump faked it, man. And pump faked it. We've got Fuller there. That's a great grab. Let's go ahead and hurry things up on this 3rd down. Don't give him a second to think. I'm just flustered, man. I'm flustered calling this game. Had Magnum wide open on that corner, and he just couldn't get it out. And I see the slant for Fuller, and he's just gonna miss him, man. Anderson is playing like absolute dog right now. I need him to step it up, put his big boy pants on. I have to kick this ball, and ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing a grown man absolutely crumble right in front of you. We're gonna lose this game. We are not in this game. We are down 2 possessions. I don't know what we can do. I mean, we've got to persevere, obviously, but I mean, I've been persevering and just unfortunate event after unfortunate event. I mean, now all we can do is focus on our defense. That's a big tackle there after a pickup of 4. And we really have to hope the defense pulls through so we can stay in this game. I mean, we're facing a winless team, and they're kind of putting BTA right now. And go ahead and make that wrap up. There we go. It's a good stop from the D. 4th and 2. And there's not much time left in this game. Under 2 minutes in the 3rd. And we really need to go score quickly and get another defensive stop. Gordon with a decent return out past the 30. And I would love if we could score before the fourth starts. I mean, that would be, in a perfect world, but obviously this world is not perfect, and we've been able to see that from today. I'm glad that wasn't picked, but man, he throws the ball so extremely slow, man. I mean, you have a guy wide open on a 2-yard drag and you can't get the ball off. I'm kind of disappointed. I like this curl, and Pollock terrible ball. Didn't throw it in his chest at all. Threw it way too high, and then he can't even hold on to the ball. Might as well. I mean, you're going to get hit anyways, and we're faced already with a 3rd and 10. Things are looking kind of dire here. I like that. I like that! We're going to have to punt the ball back to this Middle Tennessee team on what should have been a first down. I mean, that ball was just low, and then Fuller has no hands. He can't grab onto it. We go 3 and out. And we've got to kick it back to Middle Tennessee. And they get the ball at the 37. I mean, we're done. I mean, we've lost this game. Is kind of where I'm at right now, is that we've lost this game, and I'm so extremely flustered down 2 possessions. I just can't talk the boys. I can't talk the boys back into it. I mean, defense is doing what they got to do after that, first half blunder, but offense just can't capitalize. I mean, multiple picks, bad decisions, dropped balls, bad throws, 4th downs. I mean, they are getting manhandled, and there's 30 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. We're faced here, putting this team again in a 3rd down situation, which is great. But if we can't do anything on offense, then defense doesn't really matter, because we're down 2 possessions. I mean, we've stopped them as many times as they need to be stopped for the offense to do well. But offense just can't capitalize at all. It's out there, please. Get positioning. Okay. Thankfully, we got positioning. I mean, my game is lagging like a mug. I don't know what's going on. But we need that home field advantage to kick in right now, because we're down 2 possessions, and we desperately need a good comeback in this 4th quarter. 7 minutes to show that that we belong in this conference and that we're better than this winless 0-5 Middle Tennessee, just pathetic team. And I don't even think it's that they have a great defense. I just think our offense has played so poorly today. I like that route. Crosser to Magnum, and that's huge. Gain of 15 on our first play is exactly what we want to see out of the offense. Hopefully that gets a little bit of momentum going. We're going to go back to the stick concept. I like that slant right there to James, and that's back-to-back first downs. And we're kind of rolling now. I like to score before the 4-minute mark. We'll see if we can go down there and get something. And I'm liking that to Fuller. No hands. Fuller comes down with it. He actually holds on to the ball like he's supposed to, because he's a wide receiver. If he didn't, I would go ahead and put him as a defensive back. Going to go ahead and hit McMichael down low for a pickup of 4. We're going to keep pushing this tempo. Already almost in the red zone. Seeing some pressure off the left side, and I was liking that. He had a step. I'm not gonna lie, there was a step right there, but just couldn't beat him, and it was a bad ball. Anyway, let's go ahead and audible this out to a curls. And I like what I'm seeing right there with Pollock. I'm not liking it, actually. No, we got to take our points if we can get them. Oh my. All right, and just like that, we've lost the game. Anthony McClellan is never seeing a field again after missing multiple kicks. I mean, this game is within reach if we make that. I'm like, hey, let's go ahead and take our points. Take our points if we can get them. But of course, nothing is free. Nothing is free. Yeah, I mean, we lost the game. I don't know what else to say other than... I'm just really disappointed. The offense finally picked momentum up, and then we can't do anything. I mean, look at the defense, man. Defense is making huge plays. We're getting stops, pushing them back to a 4th and 14. I mean, the defense has played phenomenal in this second half. I mean, that's 3 stops on defense. That's plenty enough for our offense to go and get some freaking points. But apparently not. we're going to have a little bit of room for Gordon to run. He's going to take it to exactly midfield. And if we want to stick in this game, we're going to have to score quick. I mean, I would have loved to have scored in that last drive, but I'm liking that slant to Pollock. No, I'm not. And Chud Anderson's probably thrown more passes in this game than he has all year. I like what I see. I like what I see. Come on, man. Pull it down, Pollock. Oh, my gosh, dude. I can't get too hype. I mean, that's a huge play. That's a huge pass. I mean, that's on the money. We finally get a deep ball. But that deep ball means absolutely nothing if we can't score. I really wish my controller would stop bugging out. Guys, does anybody know how to fix this? Every few minutes, I mean, it just stops taking inputs. We're going to send McDougal on a slant. And we've got 1st and 10. 3 minutes remaining. Waiting for that slant to set up, and that's easy. I mean, that's easy for McDougal. That's... Oh, man. I mean, just think what if, right? What if I had gone for it? I mean, I get why Coach wants to go for it, but we've got to take our extra point. We got to keep this within 3. He's going to nail it. That's a 3-point game. We're back into 1 possession. We're going to have to start using those timeouts. It's just sad thinking, man, if we had gone for it on that 4th down, or if we had just made the field goal, we would be in a tie ball game right now. But obviously we can't cry over spilled milk. We've just got to take what we have on hand right now and just apply the pressure. Defense has played well this second half. They need to keep it up in order for us to win this game. And great time to blitz off that left side. Only 1 yard for him right there. And this clock is quickly running out. We'll have to start calling those timeouts soon. 2.5 minutes, 2nd and 9. And it's another run, and our guys don't look ready for it at all. They just don't look ready. I would call a timeout before the 2-minute warning, but honestly, if we can't stop them here, I'm going to need all 3 timeouts. So on 3rd and 3 from there, from the 32, we're going to send another blitz off that left side and hoping they run. They don't. Oh, my gosh, Lane Gannis. Oh, my gosh. I mean, I'm just so mentally exhausted from this game. I can't even be excited about that. I can't even be friggin' excited. That is, is that our first interception of the season? I don't even know if we had an interception all season. Lane Gannis. Dude, I could literally kiss you on the mouth. I could literally kiss you on the mouth. That is the biggest play of our season so far. And we have the ball back in prime position at the 25 after that 10-yard run. And honestly, I'm so flustered. I'm probably on the sideline right now throwing up. And look at this. I mean, even McMichael's getting in on the action for a gain of 9. He has like 82 speed, man. What is he doing out there? And I'll be honest, guys, my language has probably been far more foul this episode than last. Just so much happening in this game because this game means a lot, man. Not going to take the touchdown. Could have taken the touchdown there. Let's kill a little bit more clock before we hand it back to him. I mean, obviously the points aren't guaranteed, but I mean, I genuinely, yeah. This has been an excruciating, painful episode to record. These 3 games have taken the wind out of me. We're going to run a draw. McMichael. Now we're faced with 3rd and goal. I say we have 2 opportunities to score. This is a rivalry game. We want to win. I don't even care about going over. Let the clock run down under a minute. I mean, I see the slant. And it's just missed again, man. We can't hit a slant to save our life. Oh, man. I really don't want to go to overtime, but I'd much rather go to overtime than lose this game. No. We're going to go. We're going to go for the win. Coach is calling it in. Honestly, guys, the reason being, I can't kick those kicks. When you're angled like that, when you're not centered, I can't make those kicks. I've never been good at that, and I would much rather risk the game here on a pass than trying to give it up. to a kick that's also not guaranteed.
In the shotgun.
I mean, we've got him.
Lets it fly.
We've got him. There is DPI. There was. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I had him. He's right there. But also this bumping over here, I was expecting maybe a DPI call. I mean, I had him right. Nobody to blame but myself right there. That's just an atrocious play. He was there. They're going to run, you know, rub salt in the wound. That's a fucking hard-received player of the game. He caught a 50-yard Hail Mary. I mean, if we just bat that ball down, we win this game. Just so many terrible mistakes from this team. I mean, that was a terrible game. Yeah, I mean, that's an awful way to end this episode with, I mean, hey, I got to do it, though. That's our 3 games for this episode. And we go 2-1. I mean, much better than the 1-2 we went last episode. And we got Greg Herman. He finally verbally committed, which is, I mean, that's cool. But that doesn't really make me feel better. Our championship contender, we fall back to 93rd. I mean, one of our athletic director expectations is to have fewer than 17 turnovers on offense. We already have 13. Yeah, it's just yeah, terrible. Yeah, sorry to end this episode on such a downer, but man, that's a terrible loss. I'm super upset about that, because that's a conference game we just lost, and conference games are the most important ones. That's just a terrible loss. I'll see you in the next one.